If they break really easy.
And the bit is really thick.
You know, it's just like the chips are all clumpy.
No, the bit is really thick. So crazy. I'm gonna get out of your chips because I got my own chips.
Pick that up off my floor, babe. Those your brother bought that candy in that plate.
And,
Thank you, baby.
and them chips. These chips are big too. So things are looking good.
I'm gonna let you guys come in the chat. Come in the chitty chat. Come in the chat. Mm-mm.
Well, you made a lighter.
Come in the chat. CPS and yeah, I
CPS
just
is coming to your door, Olivia. Like they
can
coming.
you get out my live?
They on the way. Like they on the way. I know you got them kids this weekend, but the next weekend them kids is gonna be with their mama. It ain't they real mama, but it is gonna be now.
Hey, when you come from the mama, the kids is coming too. The kids is coming too.
I think she got 10 different freaking baby daddies. Got
CP. Somebody report CPS in Texas. Somebody call the authorities.
Well,
because they're horrible. Child Protective Services in Texas is trash. Is trash.
AJ do not want her. And do not.
Oh man.
How that one reactor said? AJ was burning in the back seat. Burning up. AJ was on fire. Somebody come get AJ. Come get AJ and his sister.
Oh man.
And then she gonna have the audacity talking about my auntie. The audacity though. But you don't even got your kids. You lost your kids and then had 2 more. I guess that lesson wasn't enough for you.
Somebody call the governor in Texas. Call the governor. Y'all, I just got up from a nap. We had a long day, so we was out. What was it called, baby? It's called the Angel Baby Walk. The Angel Baby Walk. Y'all, so we were out there most of the day, y'all. I walked 5 miles for the Angel Baby Walk. It's for mothers in the Central Valley who've lost their baby via miscarriage or stillbirth or whatever your circumstances are. And they do a walk every year for mothers that have lost their children. And we participated in that with my wife's family today, which we've done every year for 10 years. Okay. But he's not lying.
I basically did that my whole life, basically.
Yeah, it's so crazy. 9 years, really 9 years. My baby want to talk his mess.
I sure do. Because she's talking about my mama and my auntie Jazzy.
He said he talking about his mama and his auntie Jazzy. Come here.
She's talking about my auntie.
Sit down with me.
My mom was just on the phone.
You know, it's crazy because my kids got iPhones, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of my kids got iPhone 13s. I got them for Christmas. So they're in the house hearing, all this go down when it went down 5 days ago. My kids are smart. They went and did their own research, okay? And so today the topic, they had a lot of questions. Hello.
with her broken down car and got no screen
Roaches.
on it.
I know you ain't talking about a roach. Goodbye. Your mama's a roach, yo.
Ooh,
Where's my mods at? Anybody that says anything crazy, please get them out of here.
for real.
Keep all of
We don't need the
Olivia's,
haters. We sure don't.
get all of Olivia's little other mothers that lost custody of their kids
For
and have
real.
visitations. Get them out of here too. Because that's every person. The only people that follow her are the people that lost custody of their kids or,
Crackhead.
no, or that is you made me just lose thought.
My bad.
I lost the train of thought. But anyways, we don't even want them in here. But how? I don't understand. California, they do not play. Texas, their laws are so loose over there. So loose. Like, ain't no way. In California, kids would have been smashed. The fact, I don't know. And who knows if it's the truth, right? Because she don't come with no
Mama.
receipts. No receipts at all. Like, girl, you said all that mess, all those allegations and never dropped no receipts. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You are a horrible person for doing that. Who does that? You're disgusting about a child. Ugh. And then you have the audacity to come back on Beyonce's internet. You come back on Beyonce's internet trying to showcase your kids like, oh, I got my kids, and you put a title in your live talking about you're slow. Girl, you're slow. You're slow. And everything you've went live and everything you put on your community board, you are the most scariest. You throw rocks and you hide your hand. You're the most scariest person I've ever ran across, the most delusional person I've ever ran across in my life. It blows my mind that you would bring a minor child into something and then not show the receipt. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. You are an awful human being. You don't deserve to be a mother.
Facts.
You are disgusting. You don't put that on the internet. That's something you handle in private. And it's all false. It's all allegations. It's all delusion. It's all in your mind. You are disgusting. Disgusting. You don't play with somebody else's child. Is you don't. You don't play with somebody else's children. That's what you don't do. You keep it when you're in a beef, you can say what you want about the other person and their way of life and their looks or whatever you want to do. Once you start bringing people's children into things, once you start bringing people's family members with disability into things, like you're disgusting. Disgusting. It's not a skit. How can it? It's not. And it's not. That no woman on this God green earth is going to agree to something like that. Be for real. Be for real. Now, once I stopped going live and, it wasn't really towards me, it got nasty. And how she brought up somebody's baby, somebody's child into some internet beef because you had nothing else to say. Y'all, I'm so tired from being in the sun. Oh my gosh. The sun will whoop you, okay? And I'm whooped from the sun right now. Like, hey guys, no, that's not no fake fight. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is horrible. You are a horrible individual. And I hope that karma comes and shreds your life. I hope you get on this live with freaking mocos. I hope you I hope you get up on here like this. I hope that karma comes and I hope I promise you I hope karma shreds your life, your existence. I hope it trickles down to every person in your bloodline. That is disgusting. Disgusting. And and she constantly brags on, I have my mom. I have my mom. I have my mom. My mom is here. I have a good mom. Girl, Girl, my mom, my grandma, my tío, my abuelita, they would never approve of that, of a child putting that on the internet, getting clout from a child, getting views from a child, you got paid. Your videos were monetized. You got paid for that. You are disgusting. Disgusting. When I think about it, I just be like that. I could never imagine a mother getting on here and saying some false allegations like that. A lie, a delusion. You don't come on here and don't have no truth. Zero truth. You have no receipts. Nothing. Just delusion. I can't. I sat back, y'all. I was at work. I was busy. And I'm trying to catch up. I'm watching videos. I'm like, what in the world? Hey, y'all. I don't care how bad you dislike somebody. I don't care what it is. I don't care. You don't bring that to the internet. You don't bring those allegations and you have no receipts and you held on to that for a year. You're disgusting. I hope your channel is banned. I pray that your life is in shambles. That is my prayer for you. I pray that God's wrath comes and knocks you on your flat ass. I pray that the wrath of God comes down on you. You are a disgusting individual. You are a horrible woman. You are a horrible mother. You don't bring somebody's innocent minor child. Ugh. Ugh. Who raised you? Who taught you the value of life? Who taught you anything? Were you just raised by wolves? Disgusting. And the fact that her little fake supporters, her bot subs, her disgusting following is okay with that, okay with a woman allegedly false, not true, never happened, saying that to the internet and knowing that you knew for a whole year. Ugh. Oh, let me vomit. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. I cannot, you guys. That is horrible. To bring a child into this. You are, when I say God doesn't like ugly. And you are ugly. And you think that all this is okay and nothing is going to happen. You think that there's going to be no repercussions for bringing that to the internet when it was a lie, a whole lie. Girl, you are, woo. May the forces be with you, not God. I hope that the wrath of God, I hope your life is in shambles. You don't bring a baby, you don't bring a child into some internets, girl. My God, whoo! It makes me hot, y'all. It makes my blood boil that you could talk about anything you want, but you don't. Oh, my God. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Who raised you? Who raised the mama for the mama to sit around and let her just talk like that? There's things that I would never say in front of my grandma. Things, girl, because my grandma raised me, I would never. I still not, I can't believe it, y'all. But then again, I can because she has spoke on other people's situations. She has spoke, all she do is this. And I called it. I told y'all when I was live, I called it. You know what I said? I said she's gonna turn off. She likes to victimize herself. She likes to throw the rocks and then hide her hand. But she victimized herself because that's what these colored people do. That's all they know how to do. They victimize themselves, right? And that's what she did. As soon as it got real and as soon as My girl came up on here and she started really clapping real hard. She started really going at you. All of a sudden, you're like, I ain't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. Like, I didn't even start. I'm being harassed. Now I'm being harassed. Like, what is going on? Leave me alone. You're putting my name in titles. Who does this? Who you are so this is giving stalking. Your mama never says stay out the kitchen if you can't stand it heat. You threw the rocks. You threw them. Hey, catch this. Catch what I'm saying. And then after people went, I mean not cause people went off on you, you couldn't take it when you threw the rocks, and because you had nothing else to say, you brought an innocent child in it. Whoo, the wrath of God is coming for you. Girl, you don't play with an innocent baby. You don't play with a mother's child. Girl, and you don't throw rocks and hide your hand and then get up on here and be like, this is stalker. Like, leave me alone. I don't want to be associated with you. If you didn't want to be associated with somebody, why did you even mention them? Why did you even indirectly but directly? And then you want to bring me in it talking about Big Back from Cali? What? Girl, you threw the rocks and you hid your hands. And the first thing you did, and one of the reactors, I don't know who she is, she was like, it don't even matter because I took a nap, my baby, like, good morning. Well, good morning to you, baby. I don't know. Would you like some of these veggie chips? He's like, no, I want no veggie chips. Girl, you threw your rocks and you hid your hand. Sure, have them. Eat whatever you want, baby. 2 chips. Girl, I am disgusted. I am shooketh. You want, okay, you like some of the, he ate cottage cheese for the first time today and he done fell in love. I don't know. I still need to, you don't need a bowl, baby. You can dip it right out of there. He wants his own bowl. You are disgusting. Now she thinks she made baby. We're all struggling with our sins and problems and fall short of God. They think God, we're not saved by works. Yeah, we know that. I just can't. Pure Karen. I mean, a real life Karen. A real life Karen that came on Beyonce's internet and started some drama and then had the audacity to then, if delusion was the person, you found it. Good job. High five. Ooh, get it, baby. What's that? That is a little baby utensil, and that's a fork. How in the world? Hey, hey, hey. Like, then say you're being harassed? Are you kidding me? If delusion was a person, it is her. She is the ultimate Karen. She is the person where she has nothing else to say. When she can't stand in a fight, she will go way below the belt and bring children that are innocent on and then have the audacity to go delete every video. You want to go delete every video after you said what you said? It's already on the internet. It's on every reactor's channel. Everybody done screen recorded it. Everybody has it saved to their camera roll. Everybody's been sharing it everywhere. Like, once you put something on the internet, it's here, baby. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It's in the cloud. So just because you deleted it don't mean nothing. It don't mean a damn thing. You are disgusting. Disgusting. Bullying people. She ain't bullying nobody. She didn't bully me. You cannot bully me. I'm sorry. You didn't she's a bully, but she wasn't bullying me. I know that for sure. She didn't come for me. She came for my family. See the difference? She can't all she did on this internet of Beyonce's is reiterate everything that people have already put on the internet. Everything she said about Muwa, me, Queen, B, Key, is things that I've already shared with the internet. Nothing was offensive. Yeah, making fun of my brother and my deceased father, disgusting. Disgusting. You are disgusting. And when I tell you I'm a Scorpio, I will never let it go. When your mama drops dead to the ground, I don't care how long it takes. I will get up on this internet and I will laugh. I will laugh. I will remake I will remake her little flyer for whenever you go to a funeral, whatever it's called, obituary. I will show up at the funeral and laugh. I will never let it go. You making fun of my brother. If you ever have another baby, you better pray the wrath of God doesn't come for you and your baby comes out with one arm and one eye. You better be careful when you speak on people that God created and they're not perfect and you want to get up on here and mock them from being having a mental disorder. Woo. I ain't praying. I don't even pray for you. My prayer is that the wrath of God comes to your front door, comes to your front car, comes to your mama's house, comes to your daddy's house, comes to your granny's house. That's what I pray. You don't bring no innocent children in here. You don't bring people that are already gone that can't defend themselves into some internet beef because you ain't got nothing to say about nobody. So you want to attack where you think is gonna hurt because you're not mentally intelligent to really just go through a beef, really just go back and forth. You want to attack them. You want to act like these kind of, right here. That's what you want to do. And then you want to hide your hand and be like, oh my God, are you serious? I didn't even start this. This wasn't even me. Like, I'm not even a part of this.
Thank you, Mama.
You welcome, but that's mama's diet drink. But I'll let you have a little sippy sip. Someone should. It's about, look, for me, you guys, I'm gonna make this very clear and very plain. When she said what she said, oh baby, you gotta stand on business. Why are you trying to take? He trying to take the cover off of me. Here, you get your plate. You want me to pour something on there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, bring the plate. He's like, yes, bring the plate. Y'all, he's tearing this cottage cheese up. One thing about me is I'm never going to let this go, ever in life. I'm sorry. I'm a Scorpio. I hold a grudge. I'm going to hold on to it. Do I hold hate in my heart? No, because the Bible says don't let the sun go down like that. No. I don't have hate. I'm not angry, but I'm not going to let it go. And revenge is real. And you never know when it's going to hit. But I'm going to tell you this, PSA, tell her to always look over her right and left shoulder. Tell her to always look over. Every time she pumps her gas, make sure she looks over. Every time she goes to that welfare office, every time she goes to probation, every time she does a DoorDash, make sure she goes like this. Yeah, look over your left and right shoulder at all times. Every time you hop your big, white, big back ass out that '07 Volvo with 100,000 miles on it, make sure you look over. Look at Misery telling her, live how happy she is. Girl, she ain't happy. She is so miserable. If you're happy, why do we never see outings with her children? Why is she never out? Why isn't she taking them to the movies and pizza parlors and to museums? And why every time she has her kids, they're cooped up in the house and the only thing they do is go to the park and the pool? My kids be everywhere and anywhere. We enjoy our life. You are not happy. You do no activities with those kids. You don't take them anywhere. You don't show them anything new. You don't broaden their horizons. When you have them, put them in a sport, she don't do shit. All they do is sit in that Goodwill furnished apartment and do nothing. And every time they're there, she goes live. I got my kids. My kids are here. They're there for a visitation. They got to go home. Never forget that. They got to go home. But even for a visitation, her life is miserable. Miserable. Cooped up in an apartment every day. Don't got no activities, nowhere to be, nowhere, nobody want to see him, nothing. Girl, get up out of here. You can't convince me. I ain't convinced. I am not convinced. Miserable as hell in that kennel apartment. Like Pimpin said, YouTube Pimpin said. This is our little flavored water, 0 calories, 0 sugar, and it tastes so good. It's not soda, baby, but it tastes like it. It's tricking us. It's tricking our mind, but it's really not soda, okay? But it tastes good, huh? No, He's trying to put a gummy worm in my soda. You eat that. No gummy worm. Mommy can't have that. I'm trying to unbig my back. Yeah. Girl, you are not happy. We can see right through it. No activities. Don't go nowhere. If broke was a person, we could tell. Don't do nothing with those kids. Nothing. Girl, I just can't, y'all. I haven't said anything. I've been real, because I got a life. I got a job. I have a career. I have to clock in. I'm a single mom. I got things to do, places to go. I had a whole event with my work, and with family today. I had 3 work events, and I had to help my wife yesterday. Like I got things. I'm busy. I'm here and there and everywhere, and I'm getting paid to do it. And then I'm with my kids doing activities. So it's like my thing is when you get your kids, all you do is go live. Aren't they tired of that? But anywho, I came up on here to talk about how disgusting you are. How disgusting a child. And then you have the audacity to not show no receipts. If you got some receipts, baby, let's see them. Cause you don't got them. You ran your mouth. And it's so funny. I was thinking, hold on, I'm so thirsty. Hi, baby. You miss me so much? I miss you too. I love you. My thing is, you know, she always likes to say she's from LA. Where's her friends from LA? Where's everybody from LA? Why has nobody came up on Beyonce's internet and vouched for her and said she's that girl and she's from LA and she's about that life and she's this? I've never ever seen all the time she throws. She's from Cali and she used to walk the boulevard in Hollywood and she was outside and blah blah blah. Where's those people at? Why are none of them your mods? Why don't you have any long-term friends for over years and years? I have several friends that are from kindergarten. I have my best friend I've known since the 2nd grade. We went to elementary, junior high, and high school. I'm the godmom of her kids. She's the godmom of one of mine. We're still like this. Besties. What? Where are your friends? Where are these people from Cali that you grew up with and walked the streets with? Where are they at? Or really were you bullied and were you picked on? And did you not fit in LA? And that's why you got all the way down to Texas. And that's why you've never been back to Cali, because don't nobody like you and don't nobody deal with you. And really, you really weren't from there like that. I really think that's what it is. And I think she comes on here and gives us a different narrative, because where's those people? Where's anybody to vouch for you? I don't know. People come on the internet, y'all, and I get it. The internet is real, but at the same time, the internet is fake. People can come on here and portray to be anything they want to be. If you don't have a receipt, and when I say receipt, if you don't have anything, if you don't have a person, people, a paper, some type of documents, whatever you're trying to say to somebody, you don't have a receipt to say, I can confirm this is true. All she does is this, da, 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 and no receipt. Not one receipt. Yeah, mods, anything negative, Beyonce's internet. We're talking about egg. We don't say that. So mods, anytime somebody says that person's name, make sure you get them out. Just delete the comment. We're talking about egghead. Boiled egg. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You're disgusting. Disgusting. There's no beef over here, baby. I can't beef with somebody who don't have full sole custody of their kids and sitting on a Goodwill couch. We are not the same, baby. I'm right now. It don't even matter. We don't even matter, baby. There's no beef with egghead. You know why? Just tell her, make sure she looks over her left and her right shoulder at all time. You don't come for somebody's family and then you don't come from her child. Ooh, that's how you know You are so desperate and lonely and sick and need help. You need a mental health evaluation. You need, the list goes on, okay? Your mama needs it too. Your mom needs it too, because my thing is like, how does the mama sit there and co-sign all this? How does the mom sit there and co-sign all this behavior? And this is no offense to some of the palm colored hem mothers in here. My mother's Caucasian. I'm biracial. I love everybody. So please don't take offense of what I'm about to say. But some mothers that are palm colored, they allow their children to push over on them. They allow their children to talk to them crazy. They're scared of their children. They don't say nothing to their kids. Not all palm colored mothers, but a majority of them. And so it's like, honestly, Egghead is the mom in there, not the mama. She runs the show. But how disgusting to let your daughter speak the way she did and not say, "Ooh, maybe you should cut that live off because now you're bringing a child into this, and you're disgusting." And as my daughter, I don't agree with that. Why? And she won't, because she's so scared of her own child. She's terrified. She could sit on her and suffocate her. I could only imagine. She could starve her. She could lock her in there with the kids every day, all day, and make her not go nowhere. I mean, I can only imagine what she would. She's so afraid to speak up and let her voice be free. You know what I mean? She can't. She's terrified. I could only imagine she's terrified. So it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, you should definitely tell your daughter not to speak on somebody's child. And see, the difference here is you put it on the internet that your baby daddy got your kids because you fumbled the ball. You fumbled the ball. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You put it on the internet for everybody to know. You came on this internet and said a lie about SA allegations. Disgusting. Those are two different things that are not even close. They're not even neighbors. They're not even cousins. They're not on the same football field. Those can't be related. Those are not. You can't say, when you talk about my kids too. Stuff that you put on the internet. You told us about that. You told Beyonce's internet all about that. It was nothing new. It wasn't a secret. None of that was new. None of that was a surprise. But you said some disgusting things. Disgusting. I don't even know how you still have a platform. How? How do you still have that YouTube channel? You should be out of here. Gone. Benito. Bye-bye. Hasta la whatever. Okay, it don't make the math ain't mathin'. How you were able just to get on live and still antagonize somebody, still try to bait somebody, still try to ruffle somebody's feather after you already did the most with their child. I promise you, the wrath of God and karma is coming to your front door. And it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be this week, it might not be next week, it might not be next month or the following month, it might not be this year and it might not be next year. But when it comes, baby, you're gonna know why, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your soul and your spirit and your heartbeat. And I promise you, it is coming. And it's going to come when you least expect it, because you are a disgusting woman. You are a disgusting human being. Period, point blank. You came on this internet and said allegedly you knew about this for a year. Girl, I promise you, you need to be humbled. You need to be set down all the way. Somebody needs to humble you. And if you get my drift, you get my drift. You need to be humbled quick, because the way that you did what you did, and you think that there's no repercussions, just lets me know that you see your skin color, you see who you are and your mother, you see all that is that you are above. You are above consequences. You are above the law. You are above all of this. But just like when you came on here and you said, I don't need to get a lawyer, because I will never forget it. I was still following you at this time. I don't need to get a lawyer. I'm the mother. I've been taking care of them. They're in my custody. And you know what? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get my kids and he's going to have to go on child support. And I remember watching the video and you were so cocky and you were so sure of yourself and it backfired right in your face. Backfired all the way. And you think there's not going to be any repercussions for this situation? Girl, your mama didn't teach you nothing. Nothing. My granny always told me you don't play with somebody's children. That's what you don't do. But you played with your children first when you came on this internet and told us all your business about your kids. You played with your children first. Let's put that out there. You played with your children's first. You lied on your children. You lied on your baby daddy. All that. You're just a compulsive liar. You're a habitual liar. It's what you do. I really believe it does something for you. A narcissist. You get on here and you like to convince people of your lies. And when they believe it, you feel like you're a winner. You're not a winner. Baby, let me tell you right now, you're a loser. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo and a loser and you're disgusting and you're a piss poor mother who doesn't deserve none of her children. And I said it and I'll stand on it because I'm really from Cali. What's up? I'm really from Cali. I stand on that and I will never take it back. And if your grandma dies, if your mama dies, I don't care who dies in your family. I promise you I will come on here and laugh. Baby, because you need to be humbled. Humbled. You are so cocky and think you are above people. You think your pale skin makes you superior. You think that you are God's gift to earth. You think you are the best thing walking. You are so beautiful and I'm so pretty. And oh my gosh, girl, if looks could kill, and I don't mean it in a good way, get up out of here. And I can't believe a woman with 5 children would come on this internet and bring an innocent little baby girl into something like this. And it's lies. All of it is lies. You made it all up. You sat there on your Goodwill couch and you were like, what can I say next? I've said everything I could say to her. What can I say? And you brought a baby into it. Oh my gosh. It rattles my brain. What? Salvation Army couch? No, you don't speak about the dead. I'm sorry. Somebody's parent. She spoke on my dead father. And I have 2 dead fathers. God rest both of their souls. My stepfather and my biological father. Both were murdered in 8 months apart. And you think I'm gonna let that go? Okay. Let me hear it. Let me have a PSA. Here's a PSA. I will never let it go. I will never let it go, baby. In this lifetime. Where I come from, when you do something like that, your front door gets kicked in. Your front door. You don't play like that. His kids are on here. My family's seen that. I'm pleading with them to leave you alone. Please don't bother this woman. Let her be. You just didn't say that about my daddy. He has other children. You don't think they seen that? Girl. And here's the thing. You've played with a couple people and for some reason they gave you a pass. They gave you a lot of people in this life that you've been living. They've given you a pass and they haven't humbled you. But I want to tell you something right now. You met the right one. You met the right one. And I mean that from the pit of my stomach. I will never let it go. Never. Not in this lifetime or the next. And if you don't understand what I mean when I say I will never let it go, I don't care. I'm not gonna give you the details of it. But I will never let it go. I was raised better than that. You don't ever pick on people that are helpless. And that goes for the children, number one, disabled people and homeless people and the elderly and people that are dead. You leave them alone because they are helpless. You don't bring them into anything. You are disgusting. You don't know how to have a beat. You don't know how to clap back. You know what you do? You fight dirty. You fight disgusting. And I'm telling you right now, the wrath of God is coming to your front door. And you are not above the law. You are not above nothing. You are not above nothing. And it's so crazy because sometimes our karma comes through our children. And they whoop you up and they tear you up and they disrespect you and they make your life a living hell. And just know you have 5 of them. You think you can come on Beyonce's internet and talk about a baby girl? And you have no remorse? And you have the audacity to say, that ain't my kid, so I didn't care. I don't care. Oh, you can't believe in God. There's no way you believe in God. That nobody come for your children like that. Nobody. All we reiterated was your kids are not in your custody and you're a piss poor mother. And I talked about your big fat Oompa Loompa baby. But did nobody come for them web kids? And you call your baby fat too, girl, and big and overweight. So stop. Nothing we said hasn't already came out of your mouth or you haven't put on the internet, but you went way below the belt. You went to the bottom of our shoes. And you think people just finna sit back? Girl, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. You played with the wrong one. And I don't take death lightly. It hurts bad when I lost my fathers 8 months apart. And then having to fight for my brother while he's behind bars. Girl, I'm going to tell you right now. You came for the wrong person. And I know you're sitting and you're cooped up in your apartment with all 5 of your kids and you have no funds and no gas money to go anywhere, do anything exciting with them or to make their time with you special. So you got on live and you sat there and talked about nothing because you're nothing. I would be miserable too if that was my life. I would be miserable as hell if I couldn't get up and do nothing. Because if I get a job, child support's going to take my money. And girl, we know that it's been confirmed that you're monetized and that your YouTube channel is in Stella's name because child support was taking all of your funds and you went into panic mode. We know. We know. The fact that you made monetized content off of somebody's child and it was being a lie and you had no receipt, no proof, nothing. You made it up. You are disgusting. And you collect that check and you finna pay your bills and put gas in your Volvo off of somebody else's child. You are disgusting. Disgusting. She better never come on here talking about her mama is gone. Because, girl, I will stay live and laugh. I will show up to the funeral in L.A., sis. You don't know. I'm 3 hours away from L.A. Tell Granny I said, what's up? Tell Mima in L.A. I said, what's up? Howdy, Mima. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to come on the internet and run my mouth. Girl, like I said, tell Mima in LA, Tell your mama when she leave that apartment and yourself. I want y'all all to go and look over both shoulders. Y'all are disgusting. Disgusting. And that's what I came up on here to say. And for everybody that wants to support her after she did what she did, all 100,000 of those people are disgusting. You don't play with somebody's child that they carried for 9 months and birthed out of their body and has raised and loved them. You don't do it. Because a mother is going to... Y'all seen the movies where mamas go ape, H-I-T? S-H-I-T. Y'all seen it? We go crazy over our children. Crazy. And for you to think, we know you don't. We know you don't know what that feels like. We know that you don't really love your kids. We know that you couldn't go get $400 to go make sure that you could do what you had to do for your kids. We know that you don't have love lost for your kids. We know that you didn't really fight for your kids. So maybe you can't relate. Maybe you can't understand. Maybe you can't have empathy. Maybe you can't have sympathy. Maybe you're just such a horrible, evil, spirited person who needs to have an exorcism. Maybe you're just so disgusting that you really don't. And you really didn't calculate the repercussions. And you really didn't calculate the karma that's going to come to your life. You really didn't calculate the wrath of God that's going to come after you after playing with somebody else's child. And my mod, whoever's in here, you are on it. You are on it. Shout out to the mods because they ain't paid. They ain't paid, and they up in here, and their fingers are on it. The little delete the comments. Yes, y'all are doing that. Okay. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Key gang. Yeah, you are disgusting. But we get it because you didn't fight for your kids. So you don't know what that looks like. And we know your mama didn't fight for you. We know your mom was on Fig. She was out there hoeing it. Your daddy is a pimp and still is a wannabe one. We know what it was. You were left to fend for yourself with Mima and your sister's family. We know because you already told us. You told us years and years ago when you came on here and you tried to sell us this story. We know. And that was your real truth. That was your real truth, okay? That was your real truth. Yeah, stop playing with me. We know the truth because you told us. You told the internet. And you're so delusional, you forget what you tell the internet. You forget. And you try to you throw rocks. You throw pebbles, and then you hide your hand. I didn't do that. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. You probably been doing that since you were a little girl. You've been a narcissist since you were a little girl. That's how you've navigated life. You've navigated life by being a narcissist, a habitual liar. That's how you've navigated life. And that's why you have nobody by your side. You don't have anybody from LA to come and say, oh, that's whoop whoop from LA. Whoop whoop. There's no credibility. There's nobody to come on here and vouch for you. That's why none of your family deals with you. Have nobody. Not a soul, baby, but your mother. That's it. That's all you got. And I can tell you this, you're the one, let me not do it, but be cool on that. That's all you got. So tread lightly, because don't come up in here crying if something happened to your mama. Girl, just save that. Don't even tell us, because ain't nobody finna care. And I'm going to be on here laughing, and I'm going to tag you, because you don't speak about the dead. You don't. That's what you do. They're helpless and they're gone. You don't mock anybody. You don't make fun of it. It's not a joke. It ain't he ha ha ha. And people out here really care about their loved ones that are gone. And you think that was funny? And you thought, what you think? And I'm beginning to think you don't think. It doesn't, nothing exists up in here. Nothing. It can't. You just maneuver life and you think nothing through. You don't think about the consequences. You don't think about choices. You don't think about the outcomes. You think about none of that. You just jump ship. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Oh, let me make the decision. Oh, let me make these lies up. Oh, let me be a narcissist today. Oh, let me be a victim today. That's all you do. That's how you've navigated your entire life as a 30-year-old woman with 5 children and 3 baby daddies. That's how you navigated your life. And that is why your life is what it is today. That is why your life is what it is today. And you think you're going to come on top with this? You think you're magically going to be on top with all this? It's so funny because I heard your big back self say, oh, yeah, if y'all can't handle me big, wait till I get skinny and get a tummy tuck. You're more worried about losing weight and getting a tummy tuck instead of being an active, productive mother. You're more worried about getting skinny and getting a tummy tuck and being this and being that than paying your child support. Baby, when I say your priorities are messed up, you never talk about paying that child support. You know what you talk about? Things that you can't even afford, baby. Things that are a dream and a wish. When you have your children right now and you set an example and you teach your children how to mock people's dead family members, how to make fun of disabled people, that's what you teach your children. No value, no nothing. That's what you do. And it's so funny because it's going to bite you in your butt one day when your child grows up and everything that you taught and everything that you showcased in front of her when she does it to you. And then you become your mama and you're scared of your own child. And just how your mama's afraid to say anything to you or set you off because she failed you, your child's going to feel the same way. It's called a cycle. And you're living in a cycle. You're living in a family curse where the mamas ain't nothing, the daughters ain't nothing, and it just continues to go on. That's what's happening. Your mama wasn't nothing. You're not nothing. Your mama didn't raise you and your sister, and you ain't raising your kids. It's a vicious cycle. It's a curse. That's what's happening. And everything you displayed in front of your daughter is going to come back on you because she going to flip it on you. And you can't feel no type of way because you displayed that behavior. You showed her by an example, by your mouth, how you are. Children don't pick on our actions. They watch how we speak. They watch how we carry ourselves. When we get into it with somebody, they see how to fight back. They see. When we're hurt and we lay down and cry and we get depressed, they model after that on how to handle stress, on how to handle a difficult time. Everything that you show your children is trash. That's why I call you a piss poor mother. Now write it down and take some motherfucking notes, egghead, because class was just in session and that was free. But when I get up on here, it's all intelligence. I'm not slow or none of that. Okay? And it has nothing to do with my degrees. I was raised by somebody that had some common sense, that had some self-worth, that guided me and taught me and gave me some morals and some fucking scruples in my life. Period. And you don't got that. So you think it's okay to come on the internet and speak about a child who's innocent and you brought lies and nothing was the truth and you had no receipts because didn't nobody ever tell you that. It was all a lie. You are horrible. You are disgusting. Because if somebody did that to you and the roles were reversed, oh, you would be on this internet. Girl, you would be on here acting a fool. Acting a fool. Girl, and you want to do that to somebody else and you don't think that karma's not coming to your front door? My God. And I'm not going to say, may God be with you, because I pray that the wrath of God is on you. This is when the wrath of God needs to come and humble you and teach you a few things. Because I honestly was like, dang, her losing her kids to Nisha, the real mama, you would really think that humbled her. That you're humbled behind that. Where you're like, man, I need to really heal and grow and develop and become a better individual in life. But it didn't. It filled you with rage and anger and bitterness. And your heart is cold, colder than Alaska. You don't have any love or peace or anything inside of your heart. You allowed that to make you a bitter person. And now you're spilling your vomit and your bitterness and hatred onto other people. Girl. And I feel so bad for your youngest children because they have to live in that toxicity every single day of the week, in the month, in the year. And they have to have you as a mother. You. Girl, you showed us who you are. And ain't no take backs. So when you come up on Beyonce's internet in a week and you're like, I'm on a healing journey. I'm not a part of it. That's not even who I am. I've grown. I'm not the same. Girl, ain't nobody finna believe it. You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist. That's what you are. You don't even believe half of the things that you say. No, you don't believe it. You miss me much? I miss you much too, baby. You see how my baby just climbs on me and says, I miss you. I miss you much, mama. You see how he just kisses me? Because he loves me. Because he's loved here. He's loved. He's treated well. He's taught. That right there is natural. It's not forced. When your child tries to get on you, move. Go over there, AJ. Move. Go sit down. Go over there, AJ. Go. Mom, get AJ. I'm on live. You see what my baby did? He knew he could climb on top of me right now and kiss me and say, I miss you much. Because he's not bothering me. He's not a burden in my life. He's the love of my life. He's my baby. I love him. He's never interrupting me. He's never bothering me. He's my child. Every time even right now when you're on live, and yep, and I peeped in there because I was checking to see if you was going to talk about me or Jazzy, because if you was, I was going to pop up at you right in the comments. And AJ jumped right in the little picture and you were like, move, move. AJ, go over there. You don't want to be bothered with your own. You're disgusting. You're piss poor. And how we know is because you show us. We see it in your videos. We see it in your live. We see it in your actions. Instead of combing your baby's hair, you cut it. You did that to your oldest child, and you did it to your youngest son, because you don't want to be bothered with learning and educating yourself and putting little braids in his hair and combing it back and putting it in a little ponytail, put in the 2 little braids. You don't want to be bothered with that. It's too much. But you got time to put lace fronts on, huh? You got time to glue them lace fronts down, right? You got time to put pounds of makeup on, right? But you got time for your kids. That's why I call you a piss poor mother. So if you wanted to know, let me break it down. That way you can clearly understand that's why you're a piss poor mother. Your children are a burden for you. They're not your loves. They're not your world. They're not your everything, because if they were, you would have fought for them. If they were, you would take better care of them, and you wouldn't be worrying about showcasing them on live every time you get a visitation. You'd be worrying about pouring into them and guiding them. That's what you'd be worried about. But nope, you got to show us. I got them. They're here. They're at my house with me and my mom. Yeah. Yeah, you are my baby, sweetie pie. Love you so much. So, girl, y'all don't even know. If y'all don't know who we're talking about, y'all don't know. Y'all don't need to be introduced to somebody like this. Y'all don't. She's not gonna add anything into your life. Nothing. She's not gonna add anything. Not at all. She's just gonna show you what a bad mother looks like and doesn't deserve a platform on the internet. That's all. We're not, we call this person Egghead, and Jazzy gave her that name, and we're gonna run with it, period. Just like you tried to bait me and Jazzy, and just like you tried to come in between that because you don't want her to have a friend. You didn't want her to have an ally. Well, baby, we're still here and we're standing strong. That's my boo. Because guess what? We're adults. So we're able to talk it out. We're able to say, hey, there was a misunderstanding. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, still love you, girl. Still love you. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, because we're adults. See, when you're an adult and you're mature, you can have a conversation, and you can have dialect between each other. You can be like, okay, let's dissect this. There's a misunderstanding. But see, the difference is you're a child. You're in the 6th grade, maybe 7th grade still. Your mentality and your intellect doesn't have the capacity to have a grown woman conversation. It doesn't. That's why you can't get along with Nisha, because you're just not there mentally. You can't be like, oh, you know what? Thank you for doing their hair. Yeah, I'm trying to learn too. Oh, appreciate you. Da da da. Or hey, you can't do it. You can't do it because guess what? Like I said, you're filled with bitterness, anger, regret, all of that. It's all bottled up in your heart, and your heart's cold. So everybody's your enemy. Everybody's your threat. You're jealous of anybody. You have nobody to stand. You're so backhanded. Everything you said, you're backhanded. You be like, oh, I apologize to the other women that, she talked about. Y'all know they asked not for people to bring them name on platforms, so I'm going to respect that. You know who I'm talking about. You're like, I apologize to you guys. Y'all said it with your chest. Y'all are real. Y'all are so real. And then in the next videos and the next lives, you talked about them again. Girl, when I tell you, this is what you do. You throw rocks and you hide your hand, and then you victimize yourself every single time. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. If you're going to do that, stay up off the internet. Because this time, what you did is you played with the right person. You played with the right person. Where now I want you to continuously look over your right and left shoulder. And I'm going to keep saying that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Ryan just told her, Mom, you don't have all your kids. Christian isn't here. Her face when Ryan said that. Well, she is very jealous. She's very jealous. She's jealous because she has nobody. Nobody, not one friend. Ever since she stole her friend's purse, ever since she stole her friend's purse, girl, it's been out of here. And she don't got nobody. So, and then imagine, I'm not broke. I got my life together. I'm intelligent. I'm a good mom. And she like, dang, this, like, that's Jazzy's friend? Oh my gosh, I gotta come in between that. There's no way. Jazzy can't have her as a friend. She's jealous. And people really be like, what is she jealous of? Look, you have to be for real. She is miserable. There's a lot of women on this earth that don't have their kids and fall out with their friends because their friends still have their kids. Let's talk about the real life. That real life happens off the internet. Off of the internet. What in what way? I will stand here and tell you, nobody has ever, my relationship with Jazzy has never consisted of Liv. Ever. We don't care. And I said her name. I don't care. Never, ever, ever has it ever. Ever, AK. Never. Ever. We got our own things going, our own stuff, our own families, and we got our own relationship. It's not a trauma. I miss you much too, baby. Boop, boop, boop. Give me a kiss. Mwah, I love you. It's built on us. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's not built off of trauma. It's not built off of drama. None of that. None of that. None of that. It is a regular, healthy friendship. Period, point blank. And it's so crazy as a women and the world get jealous. You can go on TikTok right now. They got the videos where they're like, and my best friend, she's not allowed to hang out with any other people because that's my best friend. There's a lot of women that feel that way. They feel threatened when their ex-friend or friend has other friends and they move off and they move on and their life is thriving. And when your life looks like her life, I could imagine. Well, baby, yeah, you didn't win. You didn't win that war nor battle. Because like I said, when you're emotionally intelligent women and you can say, okay, there was a misunderstanding. It wasn't with us. It was with everything going on. It got the best of the situation. Let's talk it out. Good. Move forward. And that's it. That's it. That's it. But what I'm not going to do is sit back and act like I didn't see what you did. I see what you did. I see how you brought an innocent child into here. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. And it's so crazy because if the roles were reversed, right? And you were on the other end of this, oh my God. Girl, my God, you would be acting a fool. And we know because you show us. You show us by the behavior you displayed. Behavior you displayed. You don't have any hood knowledge. You just don't know. And I will keep saying this. She was never, ever raised with her other side. Never. It shows because her immediate response to everything is called the police. That is her favorite. I'm going to call the police. I'm calling them because this is stalking. You're harassing me at this point. Girl, you started that. I can get on my platform and say anything I want. I can say anything. Anything. It doesn't matter. I can talk about you and you and you. And there's repercussions. When you talk about people, guess what? They can do the same thing. They can get on here too and say what they want. You're not the victim. You started it. And it's finished now. You said what you said. Now stand on it. You said what you said. You made false allegations towards my friend, her child. You're wrong. You're disgusting. You made false allegations. They're lies. They're all made up in your head. And it's so much deeper. I don't know what you went through as a child, baby, but it's so much deeper for you to think that that behavior that you displayed in front of your child and that behavior that you displayed and came on the internet and talked about somebody else's child in that manner and think that you're safe, that you're okay, that there's no repercussions, there's no karma, and that the wrath of God isn't coming for you. It's mind blowing. You don't play with somebody's child. You don't play with deceased family members. But see, the thing is you've done this before. It is your track record. This isn't the first time you've spoke on people's dead family members. This isn't. This isn't. And because nobody's ever humbled you behind it, because nobody's ever really put you in your place, you continuously do it. That's like when you tell a baby, get down from there. Get down from there. You're going to fall. Papa, get down. And I'm just, my baby's in the living room playing. He's not on anything. This is an example. And they keep doing it over and over. You're like, hey, I already told you you're going to fall. They'll keep doing it until they fall. And then as soon as they fall, they cry and they're like, oh, I fell, mommy. That you need to fall. Because until you fall, you're gonna keep doing it. This ain't gonna be the last time. I give you 90 days. You'll be fighting with somebody else. Maybe 60. Maybe 60. I was pushing it with the 90. My bad. You'll be fighting with somebody else because it's what you have a track record. It's what you do. This is what you do. If we go look back on all your lives, all your videos, this is what you do. Your hand, we see your hand. We see your hand. Your card's been pulled. We know what you do. It's like when I was a basketball player too. And you study the basket when you're going to championships, you're going to the playoffs. You study the team. You study their star player. You study how she moves with the ball. You study everything, all her little tricks, everything she does with that basketball. So when you go and play against her, you know what she's good at. You know what her next move is going to be. We know your next move. I called it. I said the next thing she's going to do is play like the victim. You did it. My live is still up. Go look at it. It's still up. Y'all can go look at it. I said the next thing she's going to do is come on here and be the victim. She's going to victimize herself. That's what she did. Now the next thing she's going to do, let me go ahead and call it, is the next thing she's going to do is be on her healing journey. She's going to be on another healing journey. I'm telling you that I've ran across her. She's the most delusional person I've ever ran across. That's been on the most diets I've ever. I don't know how many diets you've been on. So many diets I've ever ran across. The most delusional, a liar, habitual a liar, a compulsive liar, a delusional liar that makes up stories in their head and then comes on the internet and tries to use their narcissistic ways to convince the internet that it's the truth. It is unbelievable when you really look at it. But this isn't the first or the last time that you're going to do this until you're humbled. Just like when your baby keeps climbing up something or doing something until that baby falls down and hurts himself, they don't stop doing it. And that's what needs to happen to you. You need to really fall down and see God, it already happens, but it wasn't good enough. So now you got to hit rock bottom. You were already humbled because your kids are being raised in a different household and you get visitation. But now you're going to hit rock bottom. I don't know when it's going to come. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not God. Only God can predict and know the future. But you're going to have to hit rock bottom. Because for you to think that you can play on this internet and play with deceased people, disabled people, and SA with a child, oh, baby. Ooh, mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Never in my life a wannabe back in the day. It says, how convenient that she has all of these recordings, but not the one that matters the most. But just think about it. I want y'all to use your intelligence, your brains, your minds with me real quick. Let's put on our thinking caps. If you were somebody's friends and your friend allegedly, this is all allegedly, reaches out to you and as they're going through a hard time with their partner, and your first thing to do is record them, you're disgusting. And then your second thing is to save the recordings for a future fallout, you're disgusting. Disgusting. Can you put the fan on me, baby? I'll talk to you about it in a second, okay, my love? Can you shut my door? Thank you. That's my oldest son. Just think about that. And then to never show the recordings. And then to never turn the recordings over to the police. I know you're in the bushes. To never turn nothing over to the authorities. Yeah. Because it was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all made up. I think y'all fail, a lot of people fail to realize when you're a habitual, compulsive, narcissist liar, you believe anything that you make up. Your mind is so construed, right? It's a mental illness. It is. She's suffering from a mental illness. And she has probably been suffering her entire life, and it's untreated. When you can sit down on your Goodwill couch and make up a whole storyline in your head, then you make yourself believe it. Then you get on the internet and you convince the internet that this is the truth. You have a form of mental illness. And I hate to say it, it's all jokes aside, y'all. I'm being very like real honest and transparent and y'all, that is mental illness. That is mental illness. A normal person, a person that can pass a mental illness evaluation with flying colors, is not going to do that. That is weird. That is disgusting. And then try to convince everybody on the internet that it's the truth when you made it up in your head. What? Y'all, it literally...
Mama.
Here you go, mama. Can you tell me with your words what you want? Tell me. With your words, you gave me the remote, but what do you want?
Mom.
You want the TV on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you say TV on, Mom?
Okay, Mom.
Please.
Please.
Okay. Use your words, okay? Because that's how you communicate. You gotta use your words, baby. Okay. Yeah, it's mental illness at its finest. You're not a good YouTuber. And you're not a real human. So bye. Give it care. You know what? Let me make this clear. I don't care if you're not. I can be a horrible YouTuber. You know what I am? A phenomenal mother, a successful black biracial woman. Because people sometimes get offended if I don't say biracial. But we all know that the world considers me to be a black woman. Because when I walk out onto this world, they're not, hey, you're biracial. They're saying, hey, you're a black woman. But that's okay. I know I'm successful. I know that I'm a phenomenal mother. I know I'm soon to be a homeowner. I know that I'm opening up my own foster care home. I know who I am. So I don't care if I'm not a good YouTuber. Guess what? I'm successful in real life off the internet. So how about you, eat that? Okay? A weirdo. You think I want to be successful? You think my goal is to be so successful on the internet? No, my goal is to be successful in life, in real life. And I have beautiful kids, period. Inside and out. Thanks, boo. I'm successful in real life off the internet where I clock in and clock out, where I can go on vacations and take my children to 5-star hotels where my kids are respectful and they are getting raised in my home and they're filled with love and they're good kids. All kids have their moments. They bump their heads, but they're good kids and they're not disrespectful. Yeah. And if I tell my son to please exit the room, mommy's on the phone, shut the door, he's not going to look at me and say, no, I'm staying here. He's going to say, okay, mommy, and shut the door. Because I've taught him to respect his mother. Because that's what you do. You don't disrespect elders. Okay? Wish my kid would disrespect an elder. You don't do that. I'm sorry. Anywho. And as an advocate myself for mental illness, I watched your videos, and you're a great mom and woman with a beautiful heart. Thank you. Liv was saying one of her last lives that she was get her to use their B for views. but she wasn't with it. Girl, and if y'all believe that, imagine, okay, you're scared now. Okay. I know some people don't know this. Let me educate you guys something real quick. Let me educate y'all on something real quick. A little something, a little bit. Un poquito, por favor. Okay? That sounds Italian. If you're on probation, you can't have any police contact. It's a violation of probation. If you can have police contact like if you're in a car accident. Okay. If it wasn't your fault. Because then if it was your fault and you were the one that caused the accident, that's police contact. Okay? You can't have police contact. If you go to Walmart and you steal something and you have to have police contact, that's a violation of probation. She's on probation, right? She can't have any police contact whatsoever. It's a violation. And that means she would be violated. She would get a call and she would have to go down to probation and she would have to see her probation officer in person. Number two, when you have visitation with children and you have some of a case, even though the case is closed and the judge has got his gavel and it's over, you still, if you have contact with CPS, it can hurt your ongoing order. So, say if you have already an order in place where this is the visitation, this is the agreement, this is what the judge has said. Now you have contact with the police. I mean, with CPS. Now, so CPS has been out to your house. There's questioning why, what's going on. Our eyebrows are raised. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes people could just, sit back and think about it and figure it out. But I guess they just choose not to. It's almost common sense, you know? I'm sure someone contacted her. Yeah, she needs the evaluation from the internet. Yeah, for real. She is the defamation, people's character, and harassment. Everyone needs to make a report. Hey, Key. Hey, chat. Hey, YouTube pimping. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just like she got on Beyonce's internet and she said that you cannot email what is that? Deceased and order, whatever. I can't think of the name. I'm tired. You can't email that. Yes, you can. You can email it. It's a warning. It's a warning to stop. And if you don't stop, guess what? Now I'm going to get the lawyers involved. It's like Google is free. Y'all be getting on Beyonce's internet and Google is free. All you got to do is Google it. You know what I mean? Google it, and it will tell you. And it just be killing me. It really do. It really be killing me that people cannot just think for themselves. I really believe that in 2024, nobody thinks for themselves. Nobody has their own brain. Nobody has their own brain. Everybody just gets their personality, gets the way they talk, they dress, all from the internet. Nobody's authentic. Nobody shows up as their authentic, organic self anymore. Everybody is freaking robots. Everybody comes up on here. Okay, and it's disgusting and it irritates me. But like I said, you can't have police contact. If you have any type of interaction with the police that's in a negative way, when they run her name, all they have to do in their little police car, what's your date of birth? It's going to come up on the screen that you're on probation. It's going to come up on the screen. They're going to know she's on probation. They're going to put in a little note. The report's going to be sent to her probation officer. And a phone call's going to be made. And she's got to go see the probation officer. It's really not that hard to really figure that out. Just in the same way, if CPS contact and there's an open case, then guess what? People can say, okay, this was the current custody order. This was the current visitation order. But now there's been a CPS visit. Now there's been multiple CPS calls. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on over there? Eyebrows raised. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I will say that the CPS in Texas, Child Protective Services in Texas, is trash. It's trash. I don't care. It is trash. And not just from what I've heard from the internet, just in other situations. From my job, people that have come from Texas, they're way more lenient in Texas than California. California does not play. I will tell you that right now. Lawyers say it's the first step to take before they take over. It's called a C&D. Does not help. If over if the CD does not help. Right, exactly. It's the first step. You can send it to their phone as a screenshot. As long as it's delivered and sent, yeah, she needs to be shut down. Shut down. How does she have a platform? How does she still have a channel? And we know how she still has a channel. It's not in her name. It's not in her name. When all these people that have reported that channel, they're not reporting her channel. They're reporting her mama's channel. It's in her mama's name. A lot of people, when I was in the last live with Jazzy, so many people said they had reported her YouTube channel. And guess what? Ain't nothing shaken or shooken off. Not a dang thing. I mean, they can that's a 1-800 number. You can call like the government services, and you can report welfare fraud. Anybody can do that. That's easy. It's the numbers on the back of any EBT card. Oh, and you can call the 1-800 number. Y'all, the whole internet has her name. And as soon as somebody does that, they're gonna go back and look, and they're gonna go see. And then whoever calls and they say she didn't have her children, that's fraud. That's welfare fraud, and you can go to jail for that. Hey, hope everyone in Texas is okay behind these storms. Not egghead. We hope it blows her whole apartment down. Cali doesn't play. Texas has had many national stories where they have fumbled. And you know what? I was looking into that the other day. I was like, Tech. That's why I'm saying Texas CPS is horrible, horrible. Okay, but still, her mama is responsible for what's being entertained. Right? It's true. She admitted to it. People got the clip. And isn't that child support fraud too? In a way, it is. Sure is. But the thing is like, who has time? I don't got time, y'all. I got to clock into work. I had to work on a Saturday. Tonight, right now, is my only time off. That's why I'm on here. Tomorrow, I got to go to church. Praise the Lord and pray. Okay, I got to go to church with my children. My children are raised in church, okay? They have to know God, okay, in their hearts, okay? They got to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. So then when we get home, and Sunday is our reset day, and Monday I got to clock into work. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't got time to be calling no people. You know what I mean? I just put in my vacation time so I can get the heck out of Dodge. So it's like, people need to band together. If you got some time, make the calls, okay? If you got some extra time, send the emails, okay? Because coming on here and involving a child with SA is disgusting. And she don't, and the thing is like, when somebody keeps continuously getting a pass and a pass and a pass, and there's no repercussions, you build a monster. And she's a monster. She's a monster. She always says I only show my face. Like, y'all want to see my whole body? Like, I just be like, I'm here, I'm talking to you. I feel like live is like FaceTime. I'm FaceTiming 230 people. Can y'all hit a like? Because it don't bite. Can we get a like? Can we get a like? It don't bite. My baby went to sleep, y'all. Let me hold him. He went to sleep right next to me. He climbed up on here. Hold on, baby. Okay. He said, good night. I'm going to sleep. Stop playing with me. Amen in the house. We praise the Lord. Okay? My kids don't have a choice. I got a rule in my house. If you don't go to church on Sunday, no TV, no electronics, no bikes, no scooters, no outside. And I don't play. We go to church. So if you don't get up and go, well, you'll just be cleaning all day and relaxing, but you don't get none of your, fun stuff, because it's a requirement in my house. I need my kids to know how they need to have some type of structure. As a parent and a single parent, you can give your kids guidance and structure and love and discipline and all that, but they need that spiritual level too. They need to reference God. They need to be able to have some reverence. Like, they need to fear God and love God. And the thing is egghead doesn't fear God, nor love God, nor respect God, because when you come for God's children, his babies, his innocent children that he gave to these mothers, yeah, and you came and you put those false allegations, and you don't think the wrath of God is coming down on you, I'm gonna need you to go open that Bible, okay? And make sure it's the King James because it's a little more cutthroat. Yeah, so hold on, what are y'all talking about? It's fraud to put a stream of income of your mama's name, but the income comes to you. That's messing with the IRS. I love it. The baby is 30 pounds. Wait, 30 pounds at 5 months. Y'all, my baby, you know how much my baby weighs? He weighs 35 pounds. We just went to the doctor. He weighs 35 pounds. Y'all, 35 pounds. So if that baby weighs 30 and my baby's 2.5, put two and two together. What are you feeding it? What are you feeding it? What are you feeding that baby? Just a question. She prayed for the last baby to be white skin and blue eyes, but nope, looks like just like her with her dark eyes. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I got the screenshots in my inbox when she inboxed me, and she was like, "I hope my baby has blue eyes like yours." I still got it. Yeah, we know what you were doing. I knew, but I knew when you were pregnant that you was having a white baby because you came and said that in my inbox. Yeah, girl. Anywho, Olivia's whole life is bootleg and thrown together. Her baby is just as big as your son. He is. He's only 32 pounds or 33 pounds, something like that. I seen her leg today. I said, what are you feeding that thing? What are you feeding it? And we know it ain't mashed potatoes because when her daughter tried to give the baby some mashed potatoes, she was like, no, she can't have that. Girl, it seemed like you feeding her a turkey leg already. It seems like she's eating fried chicken. Okay? It seems like she's eating hot links already. Costco pizza when y'all go to Costco. She's eating Little Caesars with the kids. Is she eating the steamed them shrimp boils you be making? Them crab boils? Is she already eating that? Are y'all feeding those seafood boils y'all make every Sunday? Okay. Just like, and how you gonna call me the big back from Cali when your daughter's the big back from Texas? Oh no. How you go? That was an ugly laugh. I had to get my face off the screen because that was the ugly laugh. It really is. Is she already eating those? Cause she always got she always got them boiled eggs. She always got them boiled eggs. Why do you kids? She always got a boiled egg, sis. Chill out with them boiled eggs, okay? Cause it's making you. That's why you smell like that. Get that pH under control, okay? Go get you some honey pot. Go sit in the tub with some vinegar. That's another thing. Yo, black big mama, she didn't teach you nothing. Because if you had a big mama, because I got a big mama. If you had a big mama, I don't think you even know what a big mama is. She would have taught you to go sit your butt in the tub with some vinegar. Sit down. Sit up in there. Get up, wash off. Put on some all white cotton that are breathable and take care of it. Go get a checkup. Go get some cream. Do what you got to do because you probably got BV, a bad case of it. Because everybody claims you smell like fish. So your big mama would have helped you with that. She would have put you onto game. And a lot of it is the food you eat. I just be helping you in life. Because it seems like every person that's ever had contact with you say that you smell like fish. Everybody says it. So there's a BV issue. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Bleach. A cap of bleach. Big mama. I'm weak. Big mama would have put you on. But you didn't have a big mama. She wasn't around. She didn't teach you nothing. She didn't teach you how to cook Sunday dinner. Because that shit you be cooking is not Sunday dinner. That shit you be cooking is unseasoned chicken. Let's keep it real now. Nothing you've ever cooked would I ever eat. Nothing you've ever plated on them stoves would I even want to smell. Okay? Not today, tomorrow, or in another lifetime. My head's a little... I'm laying lopsided. What do you mean? Be for real. Y'all just be saying anything, okay? My God. I don't think she can control... She's going to be like, honey, boo-boo. No, I'm going to keep it real. Every time her son comes on her, and just like my baby's laying on me, every time her son comes on her, every time, y'all, Every single time. It's get away, move over there. Mom, come get him. Don't touch that. Don't touch the baby. She don't want to be bothered. She don't want to be bothered with Krylani, whatever the baby's name is. I don't know. Isn't that the baby's name? Or is that what just other people call her? I really don't know. But the big back from the baby big back, baby rib, baby big back rib, whatever. I don't know. Not too much. But she don't want to be bothered with that baby. So you know what she does? She put it on its back, on its little big back, and put a bottle in her mouth. And she put the cover, because she probably can't use her little arms, her little chunky arms with her little rolls. She probably can't hold the bottle. So she lay her on in her back. She put the blanket underneath the bottle, and all the baby do is sit there eating that bottle, huffing and puffing. Because she don't, when does her baby have tummy time? Where's the tummy time? There's no tummy time. She needs that tummy time. It's very important. That's your fifth child. So you should know how important she needs tummy time every day. She needs to be laid on her tummy because she has to learn how to crawl. So you lay her on her tummy, you put her on the floor on a little blanket, on something, put her some toys down there, and you let her kick and move around, and it helps with her stomach and her digestive system. And it helps her to be able to move her little legs and kind of form how to army crawl. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? Because all we see her is on her back. But I guess you get that from her mama. But not too much. Not too much. Not too much. You always got her on her back. You always got her with a bottle in her mouth. Because you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be interrupted. You want to be on live. You want to be on the chat lines. You want to be making false allegations against other people's children. You want to be on here talking about recordings. You want to be committing welfare fraud. You know what I'm saying? You want to be having speed dating on TikTok when you should not be trying to hook anything up but fix your life. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got time for her. So she's on her back with a bottle. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. You don't want to be bothered. Bothered. And the only time you pick her up is when you're trying to showcase her and you're trying to put her on her back. She should be able to burp by herself. How old is she? She can't burp by herself? What's really going on? Oh, it's because she don't got no tummy time. Put her on her stomach. Put her on her stomach. I said what I said. Lay her on her stomach. Not on the bed because she could roll off. Put her on the floor. Safety first, okay? We don't want her to tumble down. Put her on the floor. Give her some damn tummy time. Okay? Because we ain't never seen that baby on no tummy. We see her on your chest or on her back. Or sitting in something that she's too big for. She's at the weight capacity. Get her off of the Get her off all the little things you got over there so you don't have to pay attention to her, so you don't have to cater to her needs. Get her off. She's going herself. She's at the weight capacity. Put her on the ground. Get her some toys for the ground. Drop the link. Let me get some toys for the baby. She needs to be on little activity things that she could pull herself on and drag her little self. And is she rolling over? Has she met her milestones? You're more worried about the next person's child and making false allegations and lies against somebody else's household, and your child isn't meeting her milestones. Goo goo gaga dada mama. We haven't heard none over there. That's why she avoids the doctor. She said she got that treadmill for 1.5 hours by her because she would have. Oh, clueless mother of five because they're more worried about strangers on the internet and business. Her head looks like it's, oh no, no shade. It's just water in the baby's brain. Honestly, it's huge. No, I'm telling you. Look it. I don't know if this is a African American thing, a black thing. I don't know, but I was always told by my big mama, by my aunties and older cousins, when you have a baby, here's my baby. From the day my baby was born, when he came out the NICU, this is what they always told us to do: to rub their head in a circle, to go. I head in and see how he's asleep. He ain't even budging. I've been doing this to his head since he was born because you're shaping his head. You're shaping his head. And if you always lay on their head or on their side, it shapes their head. That's why some kids, their faces and their heads are shaped weird because you weren't forming it. And that could just be, I don't know, that's just what I was taught. And my kids all have nice heads. Like, even when they were babies, people are like, oh, your babies have cute little heads, because I've always been doing that. And I didn't always lay them on their back. And how some babies have the flat head is because they're always on the back of their head. They're always laying down. That baby may have what Christian Rock's baby has. They're both doing the same. But her head is abnormally big. It is. It. You know what? But let's be real, sis. People of this palm color, those babies do have bigger heads. No shade. It's just something I noticed. For whatever reason, my son didn't have that. He had like a little peanut, like baseball head. It was just a perfect little head. So, but I think honestly, my baby's head, and he's 2.5, and they're about the same. Let's be honest here. They're about the same size. Let's keep it real. But the thing is you got to take your baby to the checkups. You got to take your baby to the doctor. You have to, you know what I mean? You got to take care of your child. And, she doesn't believe in vaccines and things like that. But not all babies are going to be the same. So some babies do need certain things and they do need certain checkups. Maybe your other children didn't need, because every child is different. So I believe she was still, and while she was pregnant, probably so, her baby may have what, right. I believe it. I believe it. Do y'all remember how fast she left the hospital? She said it herself. They needed to do some testing. So she said, I'm Hispanic. We do that too. Okay. So it's like, I think it's, in like the urban, Liv lacks prenatal experience because she has never cared for her child alone. Her mom has always helped, and Gerard did most of the parenting while Liv watched the reactors. Oh, there's no room for a walker in that little bitty apartment. She just lays her there till she puts a bottle in her mouth. No, and it's serious. And you know what? And I'm sorry she's not. And I don't, you know what? And that's okay. I think by my second child, y'all, I realized in life that not everybody is going to think your baby's cute. It's just not. And I don't know, maybe people are going to think I'm mean for this, but it's okay. I don't know. Not everybody is going to think your baby's cute. As long as you love your baby, as long as your baby's your world and you love it and take care of it and cherish it and do right by your child, that's all that matters. But guess what? Not everybody's going to agree that your children are cute or that your baby's cute. Now, are all children precious and a gift from God? Absolutely, y'all. They're all a gift from God. They're made in God's image and they're precious. Yes. But we got to keep it real. Not every baby is cute and not every child is cute, and that's okay. Now, do we got the right to say that? Maybe not, but we do still. But I'm just saying, after your second kid, you can't, like, you shouldn't be offended. That's okay. My baby might not be cute to you. Okay. Keep it to yourself, though. Not too much. You know, that's just life in general. And you know what? Even as adults, Egghead really believes that she is the most gorgeous thing moving. Like, she is the standard of beauty. She really believes that wholeheartedly. And I don't know who told her that her whole life. I'm not sure. But they got it messed up because she likes to say that about her kids too. They're so perfect. They're so gorgeous. You wish you had these kids. We got to be careful. It's important to build your children up. Absolutely. Build your children up. Let them know they're beautiful. They're smart. They can do anything they want in life. But we got to be careful. You don't want to build them up too much to the point that they display the behavior that she does. And she feels like she is perfect and she's above everybody. We have to be careful. There's a thin line right there. There's a thin line because when you do that, they become adults and they turn into monsters and they think that they are above and the best and the greatest and ain't nobody got nothing on them and everybody, oh, you wish you looked like me. We have to be careful, period. Feed her ego, right. Robin is in it, keep it. When she first came on YouTube, people dragged her and her kids' looks. Oh, see, I don't remember that. The baby is from the mountains. Bacchus, Joe was her best friend. She always spoke on this girl's a liar and herself. He was gay. I'm sure her child support is up to 30. Oh, I know it's up to 30K by now. That 22,000 was a long time ago. It's definitely at 30K because where's the DoorDash? Ain't no DoorDash. She has not been DoorDashing nothing at all. Not hurt people. She hurting and misery loves company. It's true. Years back, she said Joy was gay. Now all of a sudden, he's the baby dad. Girl, we know he's gay. I think she's cute, but her head size is off, and that's something they check out in the measurements in the school. Absolutely. Right. I hate that those kids really needs to watch those. Don't, right. The baby that's just like that. Oh, really? That was exposed. Really? I didn't know that. They said that she hasn't made a payment this year. My God, she learned that now. She's giving. I was bullied. Right? No DoorDash because she's lazy. A child has no voice. It's the parents' responsibility to form and mold them. It's so true. Why she's still in court? It's definitely not for them kids. And no, it's not because that's already settled. That's already settled. Now, if Gerard wanted to go back and say, hey, da 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 da, I think something this, we need to look into this, then it can be reopened for sure. Because he's the primary parent. Her baby has development issues from alcohol. And that's so okay. Look at that's when I was concerned. I'm like, when she was in Walmart and she was all the laundry soaps and stuff with her kids. And I was like, so we just all gonna sit back and act like that's okay? We all gonna sit back and act like that's normal behavior. Now I understand as a pregnant women, we have weird cravings of things that smell. Like I used to want to eat dirt, but that was an iron problem. I was vitamin D and iron deficient. Like there's things going on that you can get medication and it goes away. When people eat cornstarch, but you usually do that in the privacy of your own home and away from your children. But the fact that she was just in the store in the aisle sniffing that with them and they were sniffing it too. I was like, my mouth, that's how my mouth was for reals. I was like, I showed Misha, I was like, look at this. I'm like, She's doing, okay, hold on, y'all. The chat, Gerard is tired and needs his breaks. Liv is the mother. He can't change that. It's true. It's true. He needs to tell the courts that she put YouTube channel on her mama's name to avoid paying child support for 3 kids. And girl, that's called, she's doing that child discipline by ignoring all those red flags. The sooner you address these issues, the sooner you can get them help. Oh, okay, that's what it's called. She may be trying to modify her child support, say she doesn't make enough money to pay the high amount. But she can only do that once it's paid. So right now she has to pay back what she owes. That's back pay. So once she pays back what she owes, she can modify it. She can go and turn in all her bills that are in her name. They got to be in her name. And she could say this is her month. She could turn in her monthly income, yada, 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 to modify it. But she cannot do that until it's paid off. She can't modify it because I know. Okay, you can't. Now she can once it's paid. She has to pay that 22,000 off. Pure point blank. She has to, and she didn't make 22,000 off of YouTube this month. That's it. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't. I'm sorry. The views weren't that big. Hate to tell you. Exactly. She ain't got that. That girl's weird and get. Okay, I believe it. I think she was high on Friday. I don't care what nobody says. Her eyes were like this. Yeah. Yeah. So I can say what I want on this internet. This is my channel. No, that is your mama's channel. Stop saying that's your channel. That's your mama's channel. Stop getting on here and telling us that. Put some respect on your mama's name. That is her channel. Do you hear me? That is her channel. How much interest does she owe? Ooh, only God knows. Only God knows. Nothing is in her name. That's why I said her life is bootleg. Okay? You know that song? No key. You know that song where they're like, everything's in my mama's name. I don't know what the song. It's an old name. My house is in my mama. I don't know. That's not how it goes. But the song talks about everything is in the mama's name. That should be her theme song for her YouTube channel. Okay, no key. She is only paying the money that they can tech that can't track the YouTube money because it's in her mom's name. No, I get that. I get that. But she still, just because they changed the name over to her mama's name, all the money she owed before that is, it doesn't go away. Because if it did, then my nephews and brothers and people in my family, it just doesn't go away. Now that she doesn't have income, it can be modified because there's no income, right? But everything she owed prior to still has to be paid. And she still has to pay some type of money. And Texas is really harsh out there. So I don't know about their rules, but I know that she has to still pay that back pay. Hood rich. Okay, there you go. DoorDash once a month. She's acting like the blue faced girl's friend. That's why she is door dashing to act broke. Have a great weekend. You as well, Kim. Even if she did, she isn't interested in paying that child support, and she ain't KW, not a dime. And which is so crazy is because Gerard, once she pays it back, right? Gerard gets a percentage of that for the kids, and I think that's really why she don't want to pay it, because it goes to Gerard. Like, obviously the government takes their money, they tax it, and then I don't know what the percentage is out there in Texas. It works out in California. When once you pay your back owed child support, the government takes their money first, and then they send the rest of it to the parent. So they get a good cut off of it. So Gerard would get a, I don't know the percentage, but he would get a good cut out of that 22,000. And I really think that's why she don't want to do it, because she knows the money's gonna go to him. Not all of it, but some of it. She's acting okay. Hood rich. Okay, everything's in her mama's name. Everything. God got everything in the mama's name, but that's okay because I'm still fly. Yeah, there you go, fresh. Okay, Birdman, there you go. Hood. Okay, y'all know it. Okay, I love y'all. And she's still fly. Her kids' hair still ain't done. She still got them lace front wigs that she don't got the code for. when my girl said, and she buys those wigs, she don't have the discount code. It made me really think about it. She don't be always having a discount code. That was so funny. Anywho, I get it, but I thought I saw that she has to pay 100 a month. 100 ain't enough. Yep, it's Hood Rich. I used to love that song. Me too. She paid 100 in court to not go to jail that day. Not 100. The judge was lenient. See, Texas is lenient, y'all. Cali could never. Cali, go to jail. Cali would be like, go to jail. Y'all want to see my new obsession? Hold on. Side note, this is my new obsession. My new obsession, if I don't know, I love watermelon. This is watermelon. I got the watermelon air freshener. I went to Walmart today. I got the watermelon little air fans. They smell so bomb. It smells like summer. And I got the watermelon car. My kids are like, Mom, the car smells like watermelon. The house smells like watermelon. The room smells like watermelon. And it does. I was looking for it on my charger. I knew I was looking for something important. But anywho, yeah. See, I'm going to tell you right now, Texas, CPS is horrible in Texas. And that child support could never. In California, they oh, okay, y'all. In Texas, do they take away your license? Sorry, y'all, I'm plugging in my phone. In Texas, do they take away your license? Because in California, once you hit a certain amount of um like back owed child support, they take away your driver's license, and they take away your driver's license until you pay it. So once they take away your driver's license, if you don't pay it to get your driver's license back, they put you in jail. I don't know how Texas works, but it seems to be that Texas is super lenient. Like in California, if she owed that much money, they would have been took her license away. License gone, revoked. I didn't even know you could have a filter on YouTube. So this whole time I could have had a filter on my face, and this is my real skin and my real face. I am mad. I am hot. I did not know I could have had a beauty filter this whole time. And I'm over here showing my real raw face. Y'all should have been told me about that. Okay, anywho, they do have to, hey, take care as well. Yes, they do. Of course, explain to the judge she got two new babies and raising them. Yes, eventually they do. They can't even register their vehicles yearly. They go on the job and pick you up from the child support. And Cali, the deadbeats have mugshots. That shit is funny. They really do. They don't play. Yes, you are beautiful without the filter. Thank you. I won't let it go to my head. Okay. Period. Y'all all beautiful in my chat. Period. See, I'm gonna tell my chat's beautiful because y'all really are, and I love y'all. And it's key game over here. I'm not gonna be like thank you and not compliment my chat. She'd be like thank you. I know, I'm pretty. Girl, everybody is ugly to somebody. My granny always humbled me with that. My granny always told me I was pretty, but she also reassured me and said, but just know that everybody is ugly to somebody and not you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. And I'm glad my big mama and my grandma instilled that into me because I didn't walk around God's green earth thinking that I was everything. I knew that to some people weren't gonna like me. Some people, weren't gonna like my appearance. And to the people that liked me, gravitate to them. And the people that didn't, keep it pushing. But it seems like those things were not instilled in her. She doesn't have that, like, period. What happened? I just got here. This is my first time seeing your videos, and I love your whole vibe and what you're saying. I'm definitely going to follow. Thank you. Welcome to the Key King. Follow you. Development issues and alcohol. Right. The baby will need care of all her life. Karma, you're beautiful without the filter. And Callie, yeah. And that's crazy. Y'all, when she gets her mugshot from jail, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting it as my profile picture all across Beyonce's internet. You don't need a filter key. And I saw you walking out there when the sun hits you with your skin. Sun glow. Thank you, boo. And it's just an opinion. Not everyone doesn't find everyone attractive yet and jealous, right? It's so true. It's so true. The repo cars and license. Yeah, see, Cali don't play. So I'm like, is Texas like, I wonder what the amount, the statute of limitation has to be, or what is the statute of limitation out there? Like, okay, once it hits this amount, okay, boom, boom, boom. Because what could they do? Stella has SSI. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. Stella has SSI. Maybe she don't have SSI. Because if you have SSI, you can't get the YouTube check in your name. So I don't know. I don't know. She gets some type of money. I don't care what y'all say. And she get EBT. Stella is not working from home. I don't care. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Stella is at them Goodwill desk. I said her name too late. I don't believe her mama is at them Goodwill desk in the corner in the kitchen with them Goodwill chairs with them old PCs selling insurance. Y'all think she's really doing that? Be for real in the chat. Do y'all really believe that her mama is selling insurance or whatever she does in them Goodwill desk during the day? Really? I don't know. I'd have a hard time believing it. Nah. I don't believe it, y'all. I don't believe it. How can she with two kids and her? It's basically like the mama got three kids, egghead, and the two babies. How is she doing it? I don't believe it. And they sit in the apartment all day. This is how you know she's scary. She don't do nothing. She don't got no friends. Watch her next video is gonna be out with my friends. Her next video is gonna be like, I'm at the bar with my friends. Yeah, it's okay. You're welcome for your content. But you don't go nowhere. Where's your friends? You don't go on cruises, vacation trips. We know what happened on your last girl's trip because you told us. You told on everybody. We know. We know what you did. We know what you did. But the thing is you don't do nothing. Like, let's keep it real, y'all. When she was pregnant, she went to the laundromat and to Walmart and back. And now she don't even do that. She got her washer and dryer, so she just be going to the courthouse, the welfare office, and Walmart and back. She don't go nowhere. And you know why? Because she know people don't. I believe wholeheartedly it's because she's, number one, she's afraid of Nisha's family. Number one. I don't care what nobody say. She afraid of Nisha's family. Number one. She don't want to run into her family. She's scared. She's scared. Number two. She has thrown so many stones and rocks at people. And she has caused so much turmoil on people that she is so afraid that the haters, the people that don't like her, if they catch her slipping, yeah, that's going to be her day. And I believe she stays confined to her apartment for that. Do y'all believe that's why she stays in the apartment? Okay, that's 3 places. My bad. Well, let's just say 2 to 3 places. Yep, very true. Like, she don't go nowhere, y'all. I be outside I'll be outside with my kids. I'll be outside with my family. I'll be outside with my in laws. I do not like to be cooped up. On Sundays, I like to be cooped up. I like to go to church, come home, do laundry, clean my whole house, and watch Lifetime movies. You know what I mean? I'm finna watch Bridgerton tonight. I love Bridgerton. She don't do nothing, and she keeps her kids cooped up too. They go to a park, and wherever they go to the park, it's far away. You could tell she takes a drive to get to the park. Like she's very calculated. Like I got to get away where I'm not gonna see certain people, and then they go to the pool. Imagine they don't do nothing fun. Like I feel so bad they're cooped in that kennel, because I think that's what YouTube Pimpin said, the kennel. I think that the apartment kennel or something like that. Girl, yes, yes. Liv has an ass whooping calling on her. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. If she worked from home on the phone, it would have to be quiet, and the home ain't quiet, right? Cap, what's Cap? Gerard even says she has no friends. When the eyes blink that fast, they definitely lying. Teeth is nice, mama. Okay, thanks. If you got okay, any mouth like that, you better have the hands to back it up. Mom of two boys, and she don't. Cause I got the clips. We got the clips where she was like, "Oh, and go ahead, pull that big back from Cali, pull that, pull that, yep, I ain't scared. All that woofing, that woof tickets she was selling, woof woof woof. She's like the big bad woof. She huffs and she huffs and she puffs, but she don't blow no houses down. We know what she blows. We already talked about that, and it ain't no air. It's a lot of air though, cause she do be huffing and puffing. But sis, be for real. Be for real. Hey, did y'all see when she was like, and I'm not gonna call her Big Back. I'm not gonna. Why? Why is she gonna call me Big Back now? I seen the video. They sent me the clip on my Instagram where she was like, the one from Cali. I'm not gonna call her Big Back, but her. Oh, she started calling me Fiona. I think something like that. I don't know, girl. I don't care. You're not hurting my feelings. But why am I not a Big Back now? Oh, cause you see, there's only a 15-pound difference in our weight loss. Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You seen it. You seen it. So you can't call somebody a big back when you're a big back yourself. Okay? I wonder if she's so miserable she can never be kind. She lives for, yeah, conflict. Absolutely. When your life is chaotic and you're only, like, if your life has always been chaotic and you're conditioned to chaotic, to being chaotic, then when your life is peaceful, you cause all types of chaos. I know that was a mouthful, but if you're conditioned, and that means like growing up in a lot of chaos and toxicity and drama and just lies and pain and all that, when you're conditioned, right, and that to grow up like that, then when your life it has a little bit of peace or it's calm, then you are so comfortable because you're conditioned to living in chaos that you cause chaos in your life. And it's called self-destructing. She self-destructs. See, I've went through therapy. I One thing that Blah Ma says, Queen Blah Ma, she says her and Key are cut from the same cloth. Key just decided to go another route. It's true, Blah. She is. Her mama's a crackhead. Her daddy was a pimp. Her family's on drugs. All of the same thing. It's all the same. All the same. We come from a very similar background. There's a couple things that are different. One, I've been to therapy. I've done the work. I've went to college. I have a high school diploma. I'm an active parent. I have a degree. I have some common sense, right? I have some wherewithal. I know my self-worth, right? Even with the situation with me and my ex-wife, we've went to marriage counseling. We've went to family counseling. We've all sat down. It's almost been 3 years and 5 months since we separated. We've had to go through a lot of therapy and counseling. We've done the work to start to reconcile and build our family back together. Was it easy? No. Was it very hard and challenging? Yes. But does it feel amazing now? And is it so much better to be in peace with somebody that's helped raise your kids for 10 years? Absolutely. But see, she doesn't have the decency or even the wherewithal to be able to go confront her demons and take accountability and to grow from her childhood trauma and to heal. So when her life is a little bit of peaceful, or she isn't the main character on YouTube and people aren't talking about her, what she does is she likes to go cause chaos. Yeah, write it down. And narcissistic rage, period. I hope one day she learns to be at peace. Poor girl, yes, say that. Say that shit. She's a real estate broker. She's a real estate broker. Y'all, come on now. I want y'all to be so for real. Would y'all buy a house or insurance from her mama? That's like buying a house or insurance from my mama. And I love my mama, but I'm buying nothing. I am buying nothing from my mama. Where did it come from? Who did you steal it from? I'm not buying it. Girl, amen. That's real talk. Even Gerard said so. Did he? Yeah, he did say that she was scared. He did. I seen the video. But that's my thing. She needs to do the work. And I've done the work. So blah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. And you have to make a choice to be better. Key, what? You a damn fool. I'm just saying, like I wouldn't. I love my mom, and I do, but you have to have a tolerance level for people, you know. And it's like, no, I can't buy nothing from you. I am not buying nothing, nothing from Egghead's mama. Not a couch from the Goodwill. I'm. Did y'all see my video when I went to the Goodwill and I put that song? Oh, my grandma said I was wrong. She said, now, baby, you know you was wrong about talking about the Goodwill store like that. You wrong. I said, Grandma. But this woman, she said, why'd you have to do the Goodwill like that? I said, Grandma, I had to, Grandma. She didn't even wash the cushions. How do you not wash the cushions? She could have went to Walmart and got a little shampooer, and she could have shampooed the couch. She didn't even shampoo the couch. Did she shampoo the couch, y'all? Now don't come here lying on Beyonce's internet. Did she shampoo or wash the cushions? She did it. Stop playing with me. Please stop. Please, God, and thank you, Jesus, that you made it through the storm. And I did. And I did. And guess what? You gotta be willing to take accountability and accept the help. Because when you accept the help will give you the tools to navigate life. And the thing is you know what's navigating her life? The little girl inside of her. That's why it's chaos. That's why she's never grown up. Period. And that's free right there. Respect on that goodwill. Yeah, my granny was like, some people really like the goodwill. I'm like, okay, grandma. Whoop, it is okay. Hi, Key and chat. Hey, love. She claims she shampooed the furniture, but did she show it in a video? Do it got a receipt? Clock it. Do it. Look at my baby. He love his mama. Look at him. Just, oh, okay, okay. Now he moving. Like, girl, don't. He said he moved. He said not too much. He done got into his sister's markers. My God. He's in the terrible twos, and the twos are twoing. Okay. She claims she shampooed the furniture or buy a couch cover. Yeah, you could buy a couch cover from Amazon. They do not. Not in the pit. Yeah. Oh, girl. That's how you know your baby love you. Okay. He want to be all. He don't care. I got good hygiene over here. I use a washcloth. I use a washcloth. Okay. And I use bar soap and some body wash. Okay. And I take a bath 1 to 2, and if it's real hot, 3 times. Okay, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the hygiene is hygiening over here. Big Mama taught me well. And I'm not saying this. It's nothing against the palm colored people. But, black people bathe different. And, my grandma and mother are Caucasian and they bathe different. So my black family, my big mama, she showed me how to get down in the shower and take care of myself, okay? And I promise you, it hits different. And Egghead didn't have that. Nobody taught her how to bathe properly. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure that when those kids got to Gerard's house, they had to teach them how to properly bathe. I bet you. I bet you. Not too much, but I bet you. I'm so in love with your baby. Boy Key, thank you. I know I give all my used goods to the Goodwill. KW, I'm not gonna play with you. I really ain't. But I'll really mess with you though. Let me go ahead and mod you because girl, sis, okay. Welcome to the moderators club. But can you say hi? Not in the pit. Yeah, buy couch cover. That's what I'm saying. She thrives in chaos. I feel like she just didn't care to properly teach them how to bathe. And that could be true too. But if every person that comes in contact with her says she has a foul, fishy odor, everybody, I don't care, anybody that's came in contacted with her, they've came on Beyonce's internet and they have said this about her. And that's a lot of people. Not one person has ever said, no, she don't got to smell. Everybody has said it. Every man she's ever slept with, Brandon, Zolo, Bolo, all of them, they've all said it. So that lets me know then you need some retraining on the bathing department. You do. And if you're not properly bathing yourself, then you can't properly teach your children how to bathe themselves. Just like I was raised, I'm sorry, I know 2024 people, they might disagree. I was raised that every night your children need a bath. If your kids went outside, my granny always said, you smell like outside, you stink. You smell like that outside. You need to, before you get in that bed, go take a shower and wash right. So for me, I raised my kids the same way. If they were outside, so if they left the inside of this house, okay, we just laying around in the house or whatever, you got one day to miss a bath. The next day you in that shower, I'll give you one day. But if you exit that front door before you get in my sheets in your bedroom, you're taking a shower and you're going to wash up. But I get it. Not everybody agrees with that. And that's not everybody's like same, values, that's okay. But for me in this house, we taking a bath. I mean, a shower, whatever you do, So she don't go to the OBGYN, I'm sure. Mm. And maybe she got BV. I already said it. She probably has a bad case of BV. Of course, we bathe in the morning and at night in our house. Okay. And see, I'm a bigger woman. Okay. I'm a bigger woman. So I feel like, let me speak for the big girls. I can speak on that. If you're a bigger woman and you sweat at night, if you don't have your AC blowing or whatever, you just might, sweat a little bit. Get in the shower in the morning. You're big. You have rolls, not y'all, I'm just saying in general, rolls and crevices. So as a bigger woman, sometimes if I take a shower at night, I'm going to get up in the morning and take another shower because it's proper hygiene. When I step out into the world, I want people to be like, ooh, Key, you smell good. You smell real good. What you got on? Like, ooh, what you wash your hair with? And I take that as a compliment. When people compliment about how well I smell, I'm like, thank you. That's good. Okay. That's a very nice compliment. Your hygiene is on point. So I feel like she is a bigger woman, even though she's delusional. She thinks she weighs 150 and you don't weigh 150. Hear me in the camera. You don't weigh 150. You're still a big girl, which is okay, but you're a big girl. Sometimes bigger women need more frequent showers than other people. And that's okay. Just get in the shower. The water is not going to hurt you. Okay? When she say, how does she start their workday without bathing? I don't know. And if you have access to a shower, take one. Exactly. I thank God for a bath and body works. Okay? And if I leave the house, I shower again to rinse off the lotion. Okay? Right. I don't know how people can be okay with not cleaning themselves. Facts. And just like, I'm going to keep it real. When you work out, you should be going home to shower. When I see people leave the gym and just be outside, we don't want to smell that. After you work out, take your butt home and shower. Like today, we were in the sun. I got home, my kids were tired. They wanted to get straight to sleep. I said, you have sunscreen and cocoa butter all over your body, and you have sweat. Go get in the shower. We have to take a shower. We were out. It doesn't matter. We were sweating in the sun with sunblock and just too much work. Go get in the shower. Then you could take a nap. It's just, and how you teach your children matter. I don't care if you installing them right now as kids, how important it is to have good hygiene, and they value that because you're teaching them. Then when they grow up, they're not going to have bad hygiene because you've instilled it inside of them. Let me say that again. You've instilled it into them to have good hygiene. You've instilled it. They know, okay, I'm an adult. My mama, this is proper, this is what I got to do. Get my walk, it's important. I don't care. But anywho, and I could never touch my bed after being outside unless I take a shower. And put you can't because all that dirt goes onto your. My granny always said, don't even go sit on your bed because you're gonna take the outside and put it in your bed. You're gonna put the outside in your bed. And I love to get in my sheets and they smell like the softener. I don't want them to smell like outside. No shoes past the front door. No ma'am. Take them off. That is a big rule too when you have a baby because babies they eat anything off of the ground. Anything and everything. You want what? He be talking in his sleep. He said he wants something. Um, they pick up anything and everything off the ground. So you want to keep the floor as clean as possible and sanitized as possible. And shoes are disgusting. And it's honestly, it's how you're raised, right? It's how you're raised. And I'm sorry, some people like herself weren't raised like that. It's just a natural routine. That's how my mom raised us. Exactly. And he's adorable. You fronting. Fronting what? Say bathing? I took 2 showers today already when I woke up, before we went on the walk at the baby's walk, and I took a shower as soon as we got back. So boy, get up out of here. Untouchable, you don't know it. That's probably Egghead herself. Get up out of here. It's a dude in her profile. She can't honestly give real advice. It's a dude in her. That's my brother. Y'all, you know what I hate about the internet? People don't do no research. They just get to. And it's so irritating, Nikki. Nah, Key, you ain't lying about bathing, are you? Could never. Okay, you see this face squeaky clean, fresh. You see my baby squeaky clean. We don't play that around here. No, 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 no. You'll never catch me coming on here doing this. Because that's all she be doing is her skin always red because you scratching herself. Because you need a bath. Because you need a bath. You need a bath. You need a bath. Okay, what else? Who is this? Ew, what are you talking about? Get out of here. What is wrong with people? I don't have kids. And my parents did teach me it's just common sense and sanitary. I mean, some people it is common sense, but there is some kids in this world that don't like to take a bath. I'm sorry. Some kids don't want to. They rather play, bath. Every Not every child, but a lot of children go through stages where they don't want to bathe, and you got to tell them to get in the bath. I've seen it when I was a kid, and I've seen it as an adult. So, all these ops came in here. All these ops came in here. Y'all gotta go. Y'all came in here like Hurricane Katrina. Y'all can goodbye, right? Like when she came back to Kelly, that trap house showed her upbringing. Girl, exactly. We seen that bathtub. We seen the bathtub. Okay, I've been on here an hour and 32 minutes. You're right. Some kids don't like bathing. It's true. So let me get up off of here. I said what I said. I stand on everything I said. I don't take it back. You're disgusting. You're a piss poor mother, and the wrath of God is coming for you. But I want to watch Bridgerton, y'all. Tomorrow, I got things to do, church, and get my kids and myself ready for the week. Y'all won't see me back on this internet this weekend. So I got responsibilities. But thank you to my mods for being here and modding my chat. And thank you to the Key Game. Thank you. Oh, hey, boo. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it up though, friend. I'm gonna leave it up so you can see it. I just seen your text right now. I basically, if you want me to reiterate it, I was just talking about how she was super disrespectful coming on the internet and talking about an innocent child and those false allegations that are lies, that are BS. She's disgusting. And I just talked about how she's the piss poor mother and how I hope the wrath of God comes for her and is coming to her door. and we talked about a couple other topics, about she's on probation, so she gets contact with the police. That's a violation. Things like that. I was just saying what I had to say because I haven't been on the internet for a couple days, and kind of the stuff we were talking about on the phone. And everything I said, I'm standing on it. I'm standing on the fact that you came on this internet and talked about my disabled brother being mentally ill. You came on this internet and you talked about my mother, and you came on this internet and you talked about my deceased father, and you came on this internet and talked about my friend's child. That's a minor. And you brought false lies, and they're all false. It's lies. And you brought an innocent baby into something because you had nothing else to say. So that's what it was, and I'm standing on it. I'm standing on business. We are at war forever. You are forever op. Some things you can't forgive. Some things are unforgivable. Some things you just make peace with God about. You know what I mean? And you don't carry that, malice in your heart, or you don't walk around with that anger. But yeah, I don't walk around with it. But just know it is never okay. It is never okay to come for a child. It is never okay to come from somebody that is deceased. It is never okay to come for somebody that has a mental disability or any such of disabilities. And I'm standing on that. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. We are never good. You are. It's a war. It's a lifetime thing. Some things you just can't come back from. And what you did and what you said and how you acted out, my pain for losing my stepfather and my pain for my brother, and you mocked my pain, it is never good. It is never okay. So I get it. You took your videos down and you're on a healing journey and you're the victim now. I get it. That's who you are. You throw rocks and you hide your hand. And now you're being taunted. And oh my gosh, when you started everything, you started this whole thing. You started it and you threw me in there just so it could get a razzle dazzle. And you got your razzle dazzle because guess what? Karma's coming. Karma's coming. And you don't know when and you don't know how. But when it hits, because God already humbled you when you lost your custody battle. But you, instead of being humbled, you took it and you made anger out of it. And now that you're so angry and miserable, you want everybody else's life to be angry and miserable. You want everybody else to be suffering like you. So you're just causing fucking chaos everywhere. Everywhere is chaos. Everywhere. Everything that has anything to do with you is dysfunctional and chaos, and it gets shattered to pieces. That's what you want. So I would be careful and I would tread lightly being connected to her in any way. Because sometimes you'll get somebody's karma by being connected to them and it'll trickle to you. So, and be careful trying to save somebody from their karma too. Because people have a bad habit in doing that. Sometimes you got to let people get what they got coming to them. And she got a lot coming to her. A lot. And misery loves company, and I ain't the company of none of that, honey. Because I only got a couple more hours of this weekend, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna leave my live up. I haven't took down no lies. I've only took down one thing, and let me publicly say this to my Jazzy Life. We've already had our conversation. The video I made it out of confusion, and I made it out of like really thinking I was baited and I was thrown into something. But the chat and the internet and everybody can really have you confused because people are playing both sides. We fail to realize that same people that are in my chat are in their chat and her chat and my chat, and they're going back and forth and they're making lies, and they're really it's like the enemy of confusion, because she is the enemy. She's a monster and enemy. But I can publicly say that I'm a grown adult, and I would never try to hurt somebody because of somebody else trying to break a friendship apart because they don't want that person to have anybody. And that's what she wanted. She didn't want her to have anybody, any ally, any person to call on, because she don't have nobody to call on. Every time she gets in these battles with people, she never has nobody to call on. She never has anybody to get her back. Nobody co-signs for her. Nobody supports her. Nobody cares about her but her mama, Stella. And her mama doesn't, and I will say this. I believe wholeheartedly her mama doesn't care for her genuinely. Her mama cares for her out of regret and obligation because her mama knows that if she wasn't there, she would lose the other kids. And I'm going to say that. And that's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But I don't believe it's pure love. It's out of obligation and regret because she wasn't there when she was a child. And she wasn't the mother that she really needed. Yeah. No, I definitely peeped it. It's because her mama wasn't there. Her mom wasn't there. So now her mom feels that, you know, when you fail as a parent, you feel that later on. So if you get your life together later on, now you want to be there and you don't want to correct your child because you already missed those days. How can she really correct a grown woman when she felt her already? How? She can't. So what she does is she's her friend and she goes along with it. But she really, I wholeheartedly believe that that woman at the age that she is, half of the things that her daughter does, she don't really agree with them, but she remembers who she used to be because the apple don't fall from the tree. The apple, she's cut from her mama's cloth. She's a part of her mama. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, she's trying to make it up from her childhood for sure, but such in a bad way, in a horrible way, in a horrible way. And see, the difference is when I'm your friends, I will be there for you. I will pull up. I will support you, and I no, I couldn't see it. I'll have to. Oh, and somebody might have took you off, so I have to fix that for you, boo. But when you don't have nobody to call on, because I'm telling y'all right now, for Jazzy, oh, I was pulling up. I had already made arrangements. I was pulling up. Period. Care about something, you call somebody your friend. I don't my friends don't have to tell me to defend them. I'm going to defend them because I'm one of those friends. I'm going to fight hard for you. I'm going to defend you. I'm children because I love you. I care for you. If I call you my friend, there's love lost. And she don't have anybody to have love lost for her. Nobody. All her mom does is sit in the background and take care of her kids and just co-signs her. Nobody has love lost. Nobody's going to come to her aid. Nobody. Because like I said in my slide, if somebody cared about her and somebody had love lost for her, she wouldn't have been driving no U-Haul pregnant. I'm sorry. She wouldn't have been driving no U-Haul pregnant. And her sister stays away because she's embarrassed. You're exactly right, King. You're exactly right. The sister is mortified. And I bet you the husband don't want to be connected to her in any way because they're respectable people. You could tell they got their life in order. They don't want their kids on the internet connected to her. It could anybody that has two eyes and that can see that the sister is disgusted with her. The sister don't want to have nothing to do with how she moves, how she operates, how she is as a mother. Yeah, she looked like she's on too. She looked like she is. They probably both in that house popping something. And this is all allegedly. Let me say that as a disclaimer. This is all alleged. But ain't nobody dumb. I can see through it. Again, if I came on the internet and said my mother, what used to, my mother is clean right now. First of all, my mother is clean and has been sober. My mother's been at rehab, and is sober and clean and thriving. And I never pray on my own mama's downfall. But if you're, my mom knows, I'll say it to her face: a spade is a spade, and a crackhead is a crackhead. But I tell her all the time, if you want me to say you're a recovering crackhead, if you want me to say you're a recovering drug addict, then be a recovering drug addict. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat the experience or who you are. But if that's what you want to be, then become it, and I'll support you and love you. I'm not going to I'm not going to kick you when you're down. But if you do wrong, I'm gonna call you on it. Period. I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. But I also have a big heart and I forgive too. Because in the life that we live, people are on a discernment to see when you should forgive somebody or not. You can see people's spirit in their heart posture. When somebody's heart posture isn't good, get away from them. You know? Again, bro, don't care, then why are you here? She probably does want my life. She probably does. So, the difference in everything you do and you. Everybody's so jealous of you. Look at you. Jealous of what? Of what? Trying to see it. Can't see it, Stella. You put on my glasses. You know what? This whole time, y'all, I probably couldn't see what it was because I didn't have my glasses on. Please forgive me. Don't hold. Let me get my glasses on. I probably couldn't see what I was jealous of. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, got my glasses on. Still can't see it. I still can't see it. Ain't jealous of a goddamn thing. You are a piss poor mother. You are a horrible woman. I'm a girl's girl, and you are not a girl's girl. I'll tell you that right now. You are not a girl's girl. You're a piss poor mother. You're a horrible woman in this society to do what you did and to bring an innocent baby girl into some internet beef. You are disgusting. 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 And I'll keep saying that. I don't care. I don't care. You're disgusting. She claims she respects and honors her mother. But I ain't seen it. Mother's Day should have been dedicated to Stella this year. She is more of somewhat mothers to live. Girl, sis, you ain't never lied. And why did she go all out for her? What did she even get, Stella? What did Stella get? The YouTube check? She told her mom, we can split the YouTube check. You get half and I get half. Girl, stop. What did you get your mama? You gave her another crab. What are those things called? I don't know. A seafood boil. You gave her another seafood boil. Stella is sick and tired of them damn dry seafood. Where's the sauce at? Where's the seasoning in that damn seafood boil? She's tired of it. It's dry. Okay? She didn't get no gift. Where's her flowers? Where's her card? You didn't get her nothing. That's what she's wrong with some women. Attention seeker. And she's an attention seeker because she didn't get it growing up. She has a mother raising her kids and can't even be with her husband. She's horrible. I seen her do anything for her baby daddy. The baby dad. Okay? Because that is the baby daddy. That's what's wrong with some. Okay? Jesus loves you all very much. And he do because you're the because you're the prettier biracial with the beautiful tan. Thank you. And it's so funny. All she got to do is go get some sun. The sun is free. She's a masculine Jezebel. Okay, heard that one before. It's so true. I'm happy that they're happy and safe now. Which kids? You are the better biracial. Okay, thank you. But people be hyping it up. They do. They do. And look it, you can't let it go to your not that serious. But you know what it is? When you don't think you're pretty in the inside, like if you don't wake up and be like, I'm her, like I'm beautiful, I'm a good person, like, I try to do people right. She's not none of those things. She don't wake up with no confidence, with no self-love. So she needs validation from the internet. She needs validation from strangers to say, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, your hair. Oh my gosh, your eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love your perfume collection." When she was like, some bitches don't got a perfume collection, you know what I wanted to type in the chat? And some bitches don't got custody of their kids. Shit, you wanna be hyped up about a perfume collection and you don't got custody of your kids. You can't leave the state of Texas with your kids. You can't go nowhere. You can't reside outside of the state of Texas until Ryan is 18. And you want to talk about a perfume collection? Girl, how about a collection of all your kids? One, two, three, four, five. You can't do that. And you want to hype up some bitches don't got a perfume collection. Girl, I'm blocked, so I couldn't type it in the chat if I wanted to. And I wanted to say, and some don't got custody of their kids. And it's you, boo-boo. Boo boo the fool. You know how when Big Mama or your auntie or your grandma used to be like, oh, you want to be boo boo the fool? You want to be just like them? Could never, would never. How they be like, and if your friend did that, would you do it too? Nope. Could it be me? People be lying on here. She needs the truth and key is given to her. She's worried about all the wrong things, period. The reason I can say you're better is because you're a woman of substance. Thank you. And see, that's what I like. See that. I don't care about anything else because I wasn't brought up on that biracial stuff where you're pretty because you're biracial. Girl, no. See me for who I am. I got some intelligence. I got some coof. That's what the older people say. You know what I'm saying? I got some substance. See that. Like, say, oh, you're a good mom. Who cares about that? Beauty fades, okay? Beauty, I could have curly hair today and be bald headed tomorrow. All of this fades away. But my mind and my perspective and my intelligence only gets better. I only get wiser with age and life. So I appreciate that comment, KW. Thank you, because that's how I want y'all to see me. I don't want to be here vain or with vanity, like, oh, look at, no, that don't matter. That don't matter because the older you get, that them what you look like is going to change. Something tragic could happen to you and you don't have them looks. I'm just saying, I'd rather be looked at as for who I am on the inside. Look at me that way. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Perfume, and a Family Dollar fantasy body wash. A perfume collection is common. Nothing to flex. What woman doesn't have perfume? Thank you. Thank you. Yes. We'll see. I'm almost done. That part look better than the liver. She's so really fit. Looks fade. Beautiful inside and out. They'd probably buy that rose from the good. She's shallow and she's shallow. There you go, shallow. And why couldn't she go get her mama something for Mother's Day from the Goodwill? You couldn't even go to the Goodwill and do that. Shame on you. Shame on you. It's not shallow if someone is perceived obese person as unwell. What? Okay. Liver and live. She's very childish. Very. All right, y'all. I always be saying I'm gonna get off. Good night, but I really am gonna get off. I love y'all. Shout out to my mods. Shout out for everybody being here. Shout out to the chat. Thank you if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you if you hit a like button. The likes are matching with the views. I appreciate that. Good night, Key. Good night to everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Sunday fun day with your family. If you're a pet mom, Sunday fun day with your pets. Sunday fun day with your feet kicked up, watching a show. Whatever you do, enjoy it. Okay? And just remember, we have to be grateful that we are not in the same conditions as her. Let's be grateful and have gratitude tomorrow that we're not piss poor mothers or we don't live the life that she lives in delusion. Okay? Let's be grateful for that tomorrow because it could be worse. Love you guys so much. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to get off here and watch Bridgerton because I like that show. So, good night, chats, and YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Bye.